sheep follow a shepherd, sheep follow a shepherd, la 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 la, la 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 la. And I will follow Jesus, and I will follow Jesus, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Today's colour is green. And I'm thinking of a song which uses a lot of green. Do you know it? 10 green bottles. 10 green bottles hanging on a wall. 10 green bottles hanging on a wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. Di-da-di-da-di-da. 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. Di-da-di-da-di-da. 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. Di-da-di-da-di-da. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. Di-da-di-da-di-da. 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. Di-da-di-da-di-da. 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. Da-da-da-da. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. Da-da-da-da. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. Da-da-da-da. 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, crash! There'd be no green bottles hanging on the wall. That's it! Hooray! Ba ba black sheep. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, said the master, thank you, said the dame, thank you, said the little boy who lives down the lane. Hooray! Let's sing If I Go A-Flying. Now, nobody's going anywhere very much at the moment, but just imagine you're going on a great big aeroplane. Can you put your wings out? Okay. If I go a-flying, flying, flying, if I go a-flying, God is there. If I go a-flying on the biggest aeroplane, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Now, should we go driving? Put your seatbelt on. If I go a-driving, driving, driving, if I go a-driving, God is there. If I go a-driving on the longest journey, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Now let's imagine you're going swimming. Put your swimming costume on and armbands perhaps if you need them. Ready to jump in? If I go swimming, 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 if I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. And now let's go climbing up a mountain. Put your boots on and maybe your backpack. You're going to carry your lunch in your backpack. If I go a-climbing, climbing, climbing, if I go a-climbing, God is there. If I go a-climbing up the highest mountain, God is there, 'cause He's everywhere. And now I think it's time to go to sleep. If I go a-sleeping, sleeping, sleeping, if I go a-sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere. Today is Naomi's birthday, and so we need to sing happy birthday to Naomi. Now, maybe it's your birthday or someone else's birthday that I didn't know about. So if it's you, sing your name really loudly at the same time as I sing Naomi's name. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Naomi. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! I said today's colour is green. Let's sing our song. Gold stands for heaven, gold stands for heaven, gold stands for heaven where I want to go. Black means I'm a sinner, black means I'm a sinner, black means I'm a sinner, so I can't get in. Red means Jesus died, red means Jesus died, red means Jesus died and He rose again. White means I'm forgiven, white means I'm forgiven, white means I'm forgiven when I trust in Him. Green means I'm growing, green means I'm growing, green means I'm growing when I read and pray. Green means I'm growing when I read and pray. Think of things which are green, which are growing. What makes them grow? Now I have some lovely little apples coming on my tree. What would happen if... snip? Would they keep growing? What makes my apples grow is the rain, watering them, the ground, feeding them. That's what makes them grow. They need to be fed. Have a look at this plant. I think when we had that hot sunny weather, it didn't get any water, so it didn't grow. It's died. What makes you grow? You need to eat the right things. Food, drink, that's right. That helps you to grow. That helps you to grow bigger. What helps you to grow happier? Well, I think it's things like being with people you love, talking to them, listening to them, spending time with them. And it's the same with God. Jesus told a very brief story. He didn't say, I'm the apple tree. He said a different sort of tree. He said, I am the vine. Now, vine has grapes, nice green grapes. And Jesus said, I am the vine, you are the branches. He was really saying, you will only grow you know God if you stay connected to Jesus. How do you grow in your love for your family? Spending time with them. How do you grow in your love for Jesus? Spending time with him, talking to him, listening to him. How do we talk and listen to Jesus? Well, we can talk by praying. That's what we do when we pray. Praying is just talking to God, talking to Jesus. We can talk to him about anything, and he listens. How do we listen to Jesus? We listen by reading the Bible, and by praying, thinking about what it says. So, how do we grow in our friendship with Jesus? Green means I'm growing. How do we grow? Well, we grow by reading the Bible, listening to Jesus, and praying, talking to him. And that way we'll grow. We'll be like an apple tree where the apples grow bigger and bigger. Let's have one more look at all those colours we've been thinking about. See what things you can see in your house. Which are those colours? Colours which remind us about how gold is for heaven, where we want to go. But black means I'm a sinner, so I can't get in. Red, Jesus died and he rose again. So white, I'm forgiven if I trust in him. And green means I'm growing when I read and pray. You're never too old to start again. I've made a lot of fresh starts in my life. There are starts of different kinds. I've started exercising again. I've started trying to lose weight. a little bit successfully so far. All sorts of things we can try to start again. And maybe thinking about God is something that you've done a bit in the past, or you might have been really enthusiastic about in the past, and other things have got in the way. Or maybe this is the first time. It's not too late to start again. And the wonderful thing is that it's not really just a matter of our effort. Exercising, diet, that's really hard work. That is our effort. But if we choose to put our trust in Jesus, then He gives us the energy to grow. It's not a matter of us trying harder to be better, to be nicer. He gives us the energy. That's what being a branch means. We get the sap, the energy from being joined to Jesus. So that's my challenge for today. Are you joined to Him? Do you want to grow? It's not too late to try. Thanks for listening.